I'm Charles, and welcome back to RockRemedy.com in the studio with Analog Smith. Now, you mentioned actually that you put your guitar under your bed for a little while. Perhaps was it to appear on a hit show called General Hospital?
You've done your homework, I see. I focused all in my 20s on acting. I was on a couple series up in Canada and some movies, and then came down to the States, played Dr. Stephen Lars Weber on General Hospital.
Do you ever give medical advice to your bandmates?
Big fan.
Or anything?
I give advice. It's not medical, but it was a blast. It was a great time.
Take pulses or anything?
Did you ever use that line? I play a doctor on TV.
Yes.
Did it work?
Yes. Whatever. It was a blast. It was a great time, and it's kind of what I came here to do. And then I realized that my life was, pretty small, just acting. I was like, wait a minute, I used to do tons of other stuff.
Right.
And now I'm doing this like on a regular basis, so I can let go of that a bit and start focusing on like awesome creative stuff. And it's great to get a job and be on set and all that kind of thing. But I mean, even last night we were rehearsing like 2 a.m. down in Lawndale, which is kind of, that's basically our honorary hood. And we were down there, and it's just like, there's these moments that the band has together that no one will ever be privy to.
Right.
And that's what Analog Smith is. Analog Smith is when the four of us are doing our thing and it just comes alive, and then we get to show it off later, but that's the deal. And so that's the real magic.
That's how it works. And Kobe, you've done a lot of acting work as well. How would you guys say that acting differs from being a musician? Because they're both very artistic endeavors, but different.
You have a script.
You have a script. Yeah, that is a little bit dang. You're playing yourself, but not playing, hopefully. Do you bring any sort of, fabulous showmanship like we used to see with some of those like crazy 80 hair metals bands to the table or anything?
Oh, well.
That you learned, maybe acting, any of your acting experience parlays itself into your...
You know what? I think that I can say for me, I'm probably a lot more honest doing this than I am as an actor.
Mm-hmm.
And for me,
I was gonna say, I don't think it's acting. I think you guys are just getting into it like regular,
And I wouldn't be an actor if it weren't for like 8 years of ballet, which was my favorite thing as a kid, while also doing music. Like same as Kobe, like I took ballet and modern dance for 8 years.
Really?
And so when I got back into music, it was like, oh my God, this is basically dancing. And I was even just talking to him this morning about a book called This Is Your Brain on Music, and it talks about like there's no difference in some cultures in the word for singing and dancing, because you can't really sing without engaging your body in a way that you got to dance.
Exactly.
And you sure as hell can't play the bass and do it either. So it's all part and parcel with the same thing,
Wow. So do you guys really rock it out, bust some dance moves on the stage?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, he does. You should see him, man.
choreography.
He pulls out some shit that every now and again I'm just like,
Disco
like
meets
it's hot.
crunk.
wow. Yeah, it's crazy. If Sean had hair, it would be all over the place. He bangs his head so hard sometimes. It's a riot. We've started doing these little acoustic sets, and we really dig them, man. It really takes what it is that we do normally when we're plugged in and pares it down and just kind of strips everything away from it, and just allows it to kind of be what it was when we originally wrote it, without any flourishes, without any additions, or detractions. So it's going to be pretty chill. I mean, I'm going to spaz out with my harmonica, and I get
harmonica. There is a lack of harmonica in music. You are bringing it back. Why?
I'm glad you think that way.
lady, for saying
God
that.
bless ya.
Yes, because it works. And it especially works in what it is that we do, and I really dig playing it.
Is there, something set in stone as far as harmonica goes, or do you just kind of do whatever comes to your soul?
Oh, no. Well, I never knew how to play it. I mean, I went out one day and I bought a book, right? I wanted to learn how to play harmonica, so I bought a book and brought it home and put the little DVD in and sat there with my little book and like tried to play Mary Had a Little Lamb and couldn't. I was like, fuck this sucks.
Challenging.
That's how I learned Van Halen solos.
Wow.
With a book. And then one day I picked it up at a buddy of mine's house who I was playing with in a band, and I just could play it. And I figured out that there's really no wrong way to do it. So
amazing.
I always talk about like you got to be like a super geek on a certain level to do this stuff, because whatever we get to do together, we got to go home alone and work on it. And whether it's like we're 14 reading a book because we want to be able to play like Van Halen or Zeppelin or Pink Floyd or whatever, or we're like then out on stage on the Sunset Strip, like it's all versions of the same like geeky pursuance of like this super dope life.
Putting time into it.
So
I do too.
I think you guys are doing the right thing. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back on Rock Remedy with Analog Smith.